Okay, everyone. Sorry about the little disrotation here, but it's the best I could do. But anyways, you may be wondering, why are you doing a live stream, Josh? Well, if you've seen the title, you know what this is going to be, or the thumbnail. Well, I figure since this is a superhero movie, and since I already reviewed it, why not do a commentary on it? I am going to do a commentary for the 2003 underrated film Daredevil. This is the theatrical cut. I recorded it on my DVR. On November 21st, we are going to go ahead and talk about this movie. Now, you may be wondering, Joshua, why are you doing a commentary for the theatrical version and not the director's cut? Because I don't have the director's cut in this thing. All I have is the theatrical version, which disc 1 is Daredevil. This one is Elektra. So the theatrical cut is exactly 103 minutes, but on my DVR when I recorded it, they have it as an hour and 45 minutes due to the last bit of commercial. So here we go. Let's get started. And if you guys got any comments, you can share them down in the comments below. Let's go. Alright. So, we're just waiting. Oh, and the channel I recorded this movie on is one of the Cinemax channels. So, let's see. Cinemax. Another commercial. It was more max in high definition. Just waiting for the little Independence Day resurgence thing to get out of the way. So, let's get started. Oh, okay, I wonder who these three people are. Okay. Alright, let's go. Yeah, my volume is on 0 if you guys are wondering. Okay, let's get started. Rated PG-13 for violence and some sensuality. On Cinemax, they have violence, adult content, adult language. So, here we go. We are starting off with our 20th Century Fox logo, as usual. This was the 1997 through 2009 logo that they used. I do like the new logo, but the byline is missing. That's because News Corporation decided they didn't want to do any more movies with Fox. But I do like this. Next up, we have the Regency theme. The Regency logo with the R. That one's updated too. I think what I'm going to do after I do this entire commentary, I'm going to, take it and then edit it with just the pictures up from the movie. Marvel logo. Here's the opening credits. 20th Century Fox and Regency Enterprises present, in association with Marvel Enterprises Inc., a new Regency Horseshoe Bay production. So we open up with these title sequences, and this title sequence was created by the people at Imaginary Forces, who also did the Marvel logo that you just saw before the credits. And these opening title sequence that you're seeing now is done by Imaginary Forces, which Imaginary Forces, they've done a lot of cool title sequences, especially the one in Blade Trinity where it stops on a certain shot and then credits come. But my favorite title sequence they've done for a movie is the one in Blade 2, because it actually feels like a Saturday afternoon cartoon. Anyways, we are still in the credits. Ben Affleck, Jennifer Garner, Clarke Duncan, and Collin Farrell as Bullseye. Let's see how many people will comment and how many people will watch. And here is the classic logo. Daredevil and the 2 Ds. I like that sound effect. But again, I might just take this, download it as an MP3 file, and edit it and make it into like a where I have scenes, have little pictures from the movie. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But so far, we are in our very first sequence. Credits are still going, and you see flashes of a certain scene that you will see later on. Joe Pantoliano, Jon Favreau, who else? David Keith, Eric Avari, Paul Ben Victor. Eric Avari is a good actor. Leland Orser, Derek O'Connor, Scott Terra. Casting by Ida Belasco and Donna Isaacson. Hey, Graham Revell did the music for this. Graham Revell, he's an awesome composer. His music for the 2001 film Blow is really great, and the musical score for this movie is magnificent too. And you get your first shot, which this is what Mark Steven Johnson always intended to start, how to start this movie off. Daredevil injured on the cross, and now we are into the church, which this is at the end of the movie. So some movies, they will start the movie with a certain thing that's going to happen at the end. James Atkinson, who also did the amazing costume design work in that the Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies and other films, and Man of Steel and BVS. And you see the priest coming to see what's happening. Director of photography Erickson Court. I like the cinematography work in here, is really good. Stan Lee, Bernie Williams. Screenplay by Mark Steven Johnson. The screenplay, yeah, some of it is cookie cutter, but again, I will say my final thoughts when we get to the movie. But so far, we are at 6 minutes in on the DVR recorded version of this movie. And you see Ben Affleck. Doesn't anyone find it ironic that he will later go on to play the Cape Crusader in BVS and Justice League? Those are actual blue contact lenses he had to wear. And the consultant on this movie, Tom Sullivan, really did a good job of teaching Ben Affleck how to be blind. Now you get into the flashbacks. And I will be doing some comparisons to the theatrical cut and the director's cut as I go through this. And I will also be talking about some of the parts in this movie. From what Mark Steven quote a little bit from the Daredevil commentary in a certain scene, which we'll get there. Right here you see Matt getting beat up by bullies, and you see his home life. I don't understand what happened to his mom. Where is his mother? He's helping his dad get up because he falls asleep watching TV. I know, Dad. I like this relationship between the father and the son. It's a very great father-son relationship. Now, the director's cut, of course, if you are wondering, is rated R, and I will put a link down here in the description box to my friend Sean, aka Vader200591's Daredevil Director's Cut commentary, which is one of his most popular uploads. Thank you guys for watching his content. And big shout out to him, because he is, like me, is also a fan of Daredevil, and he thinks this movie is severely underrated with both versions. David Keith and Scott Terra, they have good chemistry. You actually buy that they're father and son. I love that. You can do it. You can do anything if you're not afraid. Now, promise me. I promise that. And then you get this amazing shot of Matt looking at the moon. Now, this is not the real New York. They shot LA for New York, and there was going to be, and I was watching the documentary on this movie, which I have reviewed the DVD, and there was going to be a number of situations that they would have to put the real LA in for New York. So, I respect the filmmakers and Mark Steven Johnson for doing that. Drops his report card, and this is where he loses his sights. Drops a skateboard, and then this biohazardous accident. And he lost his eyes, and you're inside the eye corneas, and you see the crackles like. The sound design work is really good. Does anyone else think? Loud concussion. He wakes up in the hospital, and I have to say that this here is just, we get our first glimpse of Shadow World, and I have to say the CGI on Shadow World looks magnificent here. It looks magnificent. Now, you may be wondering why I'm looking up instead of looking down. I'm looking at my TV because that's why I recorded this movie on. I do have some more videos coming, which I'll talk about when we get to the credits. But you see, and you're seeing what Matt sees. It's like he's using his senses, and that I think is pretty darn cool. It's amazing. If I had his power, I would like to see stuff with Shadow World. Because these effects, even for 2003, while CGI was still getting the hang of it, the effects look darn good. Now, the difference between this scene in the theatrical cut and the director's cut is that in the theatrical cut, his dad says, "I'm sorry." But in the director's cut, Matt says, "Something's happening, Dad. I don't know what it is." I feel like if the director's cut was released, this movie would have had much better reception. Because this was before I stopped looking at Rotten Tomatoes scores for movies. I looked at the Rotten Tomatoes score on this movie, and both the audience score and the critical score is not so favorable of this movie. And this soundtrack, this is one of my favorite movie soundtracks ever. Besides Suicide Squad soundtrack, which I know a lot of people complain about, but I like the Suicide Squad soundtrack. I love the song here in this montage. You see Matt and his dad overcoming their obstacles, like father and son. There is a cameo by Stan Lee. Now, I have been hearing stuff about the whole Fox Disney thing, and I did an extreme rant on that, which I appreciate all the people who looked at the rant, and just I appreciate you guys for watching it, because that rant was awesome for me to do. It was awesome for me to just take my full control, my full anger out. And then you see Matt here punching the little fist thing, and also you see Matt's dad fighting someone, and you see two different things happening here. And the camera work by Mark Steven Johnson, it looks like some of it is speed up. Now, Scott Terra, I thought it was a good choice for the young Ben Affleck in this movie. I guess the reason why this movie got a lot of crap because people were getting sick of Ben Affleck, but I don't understand it. I've seen worse movies. You see him winning, and here's a cameo by Stan Lee. This whole sequence here is much more longer in the director's cut. The boys are laughing, and he takes these bullies on. He's about to take these bullies off. You shouldn't have said "I dare you," because that's what he did. And I like the longer version of this sequence in the director's cut. Granted, I do like this theatrical edition, but you can tell that the producers had a hand in this movie, because every review of this movie I've seen, some people like this movie, some people hate this movie, and the majority is the people don't like this movie. And I can understand that. There is some interference issues. I can't deny that. I don't work for you no more. And now you see Jack, the Devil Murdoch, talking to Falcon. They're all my fighters, just like you. We are 15 minutes in this the theatrical edition. But I have to say that this theatrical edition is just really cool. Now, if you're wondering how am I doing this and looking at the comments, I'm recording this from my phone live, but I will be looking at the comments on this iPad that one of my family members let me use for my videos sometimes. Now, I did have a tablet of my own, but I have to replace but my mom has to replace that tablet. So, and this is the first time I've done a fan audio commentary in a long time. Long time, y'all. Long time, everybody. And he won the fight. And he said, "This one's for you, Maddie." Honestly, I like the father and son stuff with Matt and his dad, but I wish we could have got more of it. But anyways, here we go with this sequence. And you see Matt waiting for his dad, but Kingpin's boys are punching him. And this scene is actually kind of heartbreaking. This is really heartbreaking, because if you were to lose one of your family members like this and you're blind, it would be very, very upsetting. But I have to say, that last punch, that was Michael Clarke Duncan. You just see him in silhouette form. But I have to say that I'm pretty impressed with how they were able to find the right Kingpin, because in the comics, Kingpin is is a large guy. He's a heavy guy, and he's white. So no offense to anybody though. And the least that Mark Steven Johnson wanted to do was find someone who could play the character and also stay true to the character. And I think he did that just well with Michael Clarke Duncan. May he rest in peace. I'm going to say a couple words of Michael Clarke Duncan here as I go through this movie. But this shot of him holding that rose and you see blood coming out of his hands. And the music here is so good that it actually helps with sad emotional scenes like this. Or the other. And now we've gone through the flashback stuff, and now we're back in real time now as we pan through these shots. And you see the angel's eye. And now we have adult Matt Murdock, played amazingly well by Ben Affleck. I like Charlie Cox too, but Ben Affleck was very good as the Daredevil. I will have to do a movie versus movie thing. Anyways, movie versus movie will be returning on my channel, guys. I do have some ones I will love to do. So, any of you guys has been wondering when is Josh going to do another movie versus movie, it's coming. Now you see Matt as a blind person getting ready for the day. My heart is stained with love, so I could take it away. The shock of the shelf, pain will melt. I will love. Wish I could fake it. I gave my life away. There's nothing left to say. Leave my life away. You say get in your way. Now we're in the courtroom. Now, this is where we are introduced to Jose Quesada, played by Paul Ben Victor, who is convicted of a crime with this woman. And you see Jon Favreau. Jon Favreau was pretty funny in this movie, but I wish there was more of him, which is why you got the director's cut. And you don't see Matt doing a whole lot of court cases in this version. In the director's cut, you do see more of that. Are you aware that perjury is a crime, Mr. Quesada? Objection. My client is a respectable man with Miss Sutton. My client is not on trial, nor is her testimony. Nor is her testimony suspect. Again, Ben Affleck, great actor and great director too. I love his directorial work in The Town and Argo and Live by Night. Live by Night is one of the most underrated films of this year. I am not joking. That movie did not deserve to flop or anything. And he gets to go free. Sometimes you just want to take all the bad guys and just arrest, just have them. Right. Come on, let's go get drunk. Not tonight. I got work to do. And you see this amazing, man, this costume here, James Exon, is made out of leather because Mark Steven Johnson said leather protects your body. And I agree with that. Leather can protect your body very good. Imagine if I was to play a superhero and I had to wear either spandex or leather. It would be so awesome if I was able to do that. And here's CGI shots of Matt flying. You see his shadow world. He's going to get vengeance. As in Daredevil's words, justice. I like the Daredevil voice too. It's very fitting for him. Very fitting. Very fitting. These effects are just... I think they hold up for their time. Yeah, this was 2003, and like I said, CGI was still getting the hang of it. But the CGI looks good here. Now you see Josie's bar, which this is more longer in the director's cut. To be honest, this is more longer. What's up with that? Is that guy for real? Yeah, he is for real. He's coming for you. What do you want? Justice. Ha! Woo! Yeah, I like the song here by Nickelback, like Learn the Hard Way. This fight choreography is just cool. I love this fight choreography. Not as much as I do the fight choreography for BVS, for Batman, but this fight choreography is just pretty good. Oh! No! Gotta learn this someday. Why? I got to learn the hard way. He has the baton and everything. This is how it's done. You have a character who's blind, but he can still be a superhero and vigilante and still fight crime. Oh, that trick was cool. I like these fight moves here. The action in this movie is nice. Like I said in my my original review of it, the action is pretty fan-freaking-tastic. Yes, I still have a couple of Disney month stuff I have to do, which I still have my list of stuff videos I still have to do. Now, I've been doing war movie reviews. Those will continue. I still have Kingdom of Heaven to do and whatever. But so far, 2017, I've done a good job with reviews. Spoiler talk for Justice League. Best and worst, all 18 Pixar movie ranking is uploaded. This was uploaded 2 hours ago, so if you guys want to check it out, go ahead and check it out. You're gonna like. You'll be surprised. And yeah, he uses his little stick he has, which is also his cane, to calm down the noises. So I liked it. And I like the little color scheming of this movie too. So cool. I wish Sean was here to watch this. Hi. How you doing? Didn't you hear? I was acquitted, but not by me. And you see Ben Affleck, and he's the noise is loud for him, because Jose Chavez is trying to shoot him, but here's the click, and then just whoa, the way that went out. Again, guys, you bear with me with the little rectangle up thing. Usually I don't do my live things this way. And now the police are investigating. So far, we are 28 minutes into the movie, 30 minutes into the hangouts. Are you here to confirm that Daredevil is responsible for this detective? Come on, Yurik, stop busting my... There is no proof that the so-called Daredevil wasn't involved, nor that he even exists. Got it? Joe Pantoliano is great in this movie as Ben Urich. Great casting. Great casting. Great, amazing casting here. And you see the Daredevil logo. I like that he just put that in flames and the reflection of it in his eyes. It's just so cool. Can one man make a difference? I like the narration too, it helps. There are days when I believe, and others when I've lost all faith. Now, yeah, I do love I like the cover for the DVD as well, if you guys are watching. I only have one person watching me right now. Love this cover. The director's cut cover is okay, but I like this cover because it has Daredevil and Elektra on it. And this movie, I actually bought this movie back in 2014. I had a copy of this movie before, but that movie ended up lost in storage. But I rebought it. I do plan to have the director's cut, but I do love this moment where he just listened to this recording of one of the women that he was dating with. It's been 3 months now, and I never even seen her. And you see this guy. He's not Superman. He's not Boy Scout Superman. He's not happy. He has a very tough life, and that was pretty cool. You see the vulnerability of this guy. Now, this disc is just, look at that. They also have a different disc like this on full screen format, but I want the widescreen format because it shows the entire frame. Disc 2. I think it's a little ironic that the theatrical version of a movie with Ben Affleck, this and BVS got negatively mixed reviews at best, but everyone says the extended version is better. Which, I have to say, I love both versions of Daredevil, but the theatrical cut of Batman vs. Superman is okay, but the director's cut is the 3-hour cut is the version I love to watch. Because it's a longer movie, and there are some things that makes more sense. Yeah, my Daredevil theatrical cut and director's cut review at 431 people like. So that is an accomplishment for me. And now you see him talking to the preacher, played by Derek O'Connor. You didn't come here for forgiveness. You came for permission, and I can't give you that. Violence just becomes more violence. Justice is sin, but vengeance. You see it every day on the streets. Violence just becomes more violent. That is true. What the preacher just told Matt. Violence does become more violence nowadays. A man without fear is a man without hope. I like that line too. Again, like I said, some of the script is a little cookie cutter, especially with some of the love stuff, but again, I don't mind the writing here. Mark Steven Johnson, he was doing what he do. Come on in.
You want a few sandwiches?
Sure. Now you see the city. Again, like I said, this movie, this is not the real New York. This is actually Los Angeles, but they shot LA for New York. And I like the special features on this DVD. I have seen the director's cut, featurette, and it's pretty cool. My disc one of this movie, you have the full-length full-length director and producer commentary. Also in an enhanced viewing mode that takes you behind the scenes as you watch the movie. The on-screen trivia track and DVD-ROM content, comic book chronology, web links, and more. Because one time when I put this movie into my laptop, which is the one I use to edit my stuff and upload my stuff and do all my personal things on, I put this movie in my laptop. And then through Interactual Player, it took me to a different way of the Daredevil film, where I could see all the comic book chronologically and web links stuff and wallpapers of each of the characters. That was pretty cool. Disc 2, I love the documentaries on Disc 2. I like the making of documentary, which I will be talking about some of the production stuff. The 6 production featurettes, multi-angle scene studies, Jennifer Garner screen tests, which here she is now as Elektra. I have to say, her and Ben Affleck have great chemistry, and they will later go on to be married because of this movie. Kingpin featurette, 3 music videos, theatrical trailers, much more. I'm sticking. If I am to do it to where I can put both the original and director's cut in one case, I'm gonna do what Sean did. Very 2005 did. I'm keeping this cover because this cover is just awesome. Look at it. 2 thumbs up. Ebert and Roper says I agree with them. Jon Favreau is hilarious. And then the funny thing in the director's cut, you see him having to do him and Matt doing the case of Coolio, the rapper Coolio's character, and I like that subplot. I don't know why that wasn't in the theatrical version. I guess producers of this movie and Fox had to get their hands on it. It's alright though. No harm done. Sorry, I did not mean for that to happen, guys. Now we are at the playground fight, which this playground fight, I like it. It's not that bad. I do like the music in here. And there's no stunt doubles in this fight. It's all of them. All of these little moves that they're doing is all Jennifer Garner and Ben Affleck. They did some really cool training for this movie. Under great Kung Fu masters. I have one person watching right now, so I wonder who that one person could be. It could probably be Parker or Sean or Tevye or someone. Whoever it is, I'm glad you're watching with me. I only wish that this was the director's cut, but I will do a commentary for the director's cut too. Does every guy have to go through this to get your name? Try asking for my number. And the kids are watching this. Like I said, I will be putting a link to Sean's Veritas 591's director's cut. Let's see how much my phone is on. On 40%. So I will be charging this up soon. I will be changing camera angles. But you won't see the movie. All you'll just see is blank. But you will hear me talk. But... And now we get introduced to the villain. Fisk Industries. I like the big building, and the song Lap Dance has been heard in a lot of movies. Now, Michael Clarke Duncan, may he rest in peace. This man, like I said, Michael Clarke Duncan, he was a great actor. I couldn't have thought of anybody else to play Kingpin. They were trying to find someone who looks like accurate to the character, but they couldn't do that. So the least they could do was find someone who was willing to play the character. And Michael Clarke Duncan, I did watch the featurette, and he said he's always loved the Kingpin from Daredevil comics because the Kingpin runs everything. His real name is Wilson Fisk, but I'm just gonna call him the Kingpin. And you see him talking to Eric Avari. I'm good. You think Leland? Again, Michael Clarke Duncan, he had to gain 40 pounds just to play this part. But the part fits him magnificently well. Magnificently well. Now we cut back to Ben and Jennifer. Their scenes together. I love their scenes in this movie. Oh, I forgot I was watching my Justice League review. Spoiler talk. Which has gotten 23 views so far. And I do look at my comments. My update, do you see your ranking? I was replying to comments on that. I do have more rankings coming, more top 10s. My Pixar ranking. And now we get introduced to Collin Farrell. And none of the movies Collin Farrell been in, he doesn't use his regular Irish accent. He always uses American, especially in Minority Report. But Collin Farrell is one of the most underrated actors out there today. I loved him in The Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them last year. Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them 2. If you've seen my review of the first Fantastic Beasts, you know how much I praise that movie, how much I love it. And not only because it's J.K. Rowling, because it was coming from a true fan of the Harry Potter series, someone who's read all the books and seen all of the movies multiple times. That's a tradition with me. Every time they show Harry Potter on TV, I like to watch them. Whether it's winter, or spring, or summer, or fall, I will watch them. And I will be having all the movies for Christmas. So when I do my Christmas vlog for this year, you will see. Oh, we got someone else watching. Whoever you're watching out there, come on, share some comments if you want to. It doesn't have to be no comments. Just share your comments. What your thoughts? Share your thoughts. Come on, that's what we're here for, right? To have awesome fun. top of the morning. And that little trick that Bullseye just did with the one guy, that's pretty cool. Because Bullseye is an assassin. And now we get back to the scenes with Matt and Jon Favreau, which I wish, again, director's cut, thankfully Jon Favreau's in it more. Because in this theatrical edition, I think he kind of underused. Nerd Geek Justice said the Netflix Daredevil series is better. I do love the Netflix series too, but I love the 2003 movie more. And now we're on the airplane thing. And this version is so quick, but way too quick for my taste. The director's cut, however, is better. Again, I'm doing the theatrical cut for now, but I will try and get one of my friends, Sean, me and Sean, to reunite and do the director's cut. So yeah, there's gonna end up being 2 Daredevil commentaries. One for theatrical and the other for director's cut. I have one person watching, one person liking. I started this stream 39 minutes ago. I'm at 440 subscribers. Thank you guys. You guys are awesome. And now we get into another action sequence here. Which I love this action sequence. I love it. You remember the Kingpin. I'll be back, guys. But this thing is on. But anyway, I do like this. So very sorry about that, guys. Had wanted to do something very quickly. Yeah. Get my other phone. I'm not the bad guy, kid. I'm not. Alright guys, I'm back. Hold on, let me try to trying to keep this phone up as I'm doing recording a video of something is a pain in the neck. Oh, I'm gonna go get my camera box. Anyways, you see Matt, I have to call you Karen Page. I like her. I like Karen Page. She's a hottie. Yes, go on and say, Josh, you think every girl, every celebrity you see is hot? Duh. That's the thing with me. I like women. I respect women. But again, yeah, I'm alright. Yeah, again, I have tons of stuff planned. I still have 2017 stuff I have yet to review, like a ghost story and stuff. And October may be over and done with, but I'm still gonna do catch up on my Halloween month reviews I didn't get to do. I did some of them, but I will do the rest of them. And also, I got some stuff planned for 2018 as well. But next month is Christmas month. I will be reviewing the Christmas movies I didn't get to last year. And I will be finally talking about the Back to the Future trilogy. Because I had that plan for this year. Because that's been very requested by you guys. She's out of my league. I'd rather just end it before it starts. Ending a relationship before it starts isn't... I don't think this is the best idea for men out there. Take my advice to the men. If you are in love with a woman, don't cheat. Be 100% faithful. The ball's in your court. And now we cut to here. Now I will say this. I do like the director's cut, but scenes from the theatrical cut I do miss. That's kind of the same thing with my buddy Sean. But I have to say that these scenes with Elektra and Daredevil, they're pretty cool. I know people don't buy the chemistry towards them, and that's okay. I'm not going to make fun of you. I'm not going to call you stupid. I'm not going to call you out of your name. But I buy the relationship. They're pretty great together. Look at this, so beautiful. And a little editing problem. The way they have this in the director's cut is different than they have it in the theatrical edition. Just saying. And they talk about the necklace. She gave it to me right before she died. What happened? Anyway, it's about to rain. No, it's not. I'm telling you, it's about to rain. The temperature drop. That's what I like about Daredevil. He can vanish before you realize he's at a certain place. He can do all these amazing things. And that's really cool in a superhero. Like I said, I like the chemistry between Affleck and Jennifer Garner. I think they're great together. I don't see what the problem is with people. I guess people don't like their chemistry here, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm not gonna judge you. I'm not gonna make fun of you. And now you see this little thing in the rain. I really do like that. Oh, the phone I'm using to do this song is on 27%. I have to get ready to put this back on the charger, guys. But don't worry. This commentary is still going on. You just won't be seeing my face, but you will be hearing me talk. Like I said, if I can find someone who's willing to edit the fan audio commentary for me, send it to me. And where I can upload it, so that way you won't see this like weird horizontal thing, and you'll be able to see what I'm actually talking about. Yeah. Matt, what's wrong? Ben Hornell. You see Ben Hornell and the Kingpin, huh? Yeah, that. I'm sorry. Get away. I have to go. And then you have where she says, "Stay with me." Now here we go with the love scene. I guess a lot of people complain. I'm fine with the love scene. I'm fine with romantic sequences in movies if characters are trying to embrace their love. I don't mind it, especially on TV shows. Um, yeah, I do. Yeah, I enjoy the this part these scenes between Garner and Affleck in the movie. We are I'm 54 minutes into the movie and 56 minutes into the podcast. So and you feel the connection that they have, the which is something I like. And now he's been asked to go to the thing. He gets he gets the invitation, and it's pretty cool. I don't understand how, if he's sensitive to noises, how is he able to sleep in the bed? That's just something. Just one of my issues. Um, Now this ball sequence is really cool. I like this sequence. It's very nice. It's just, yeah. And now he's talking about they're talking about Daredevil. It's a myth. He accidentally drops this guy's thing. One person watching. Michael Clarke Duncan and his his little henchman friend. Hustler, one thing, nobody's innocent. Nobody. That is kind of true. Nobody's innocent, and nobody's perfect either. But and Jon Favreau is amazed, and he sees Jennifer Garner in this amazing glitter dress. Wow, so awesome. I actually like how the dress is designed too. It looks very great on her. And he goes up the stairs. Here he is. He smells the cologne they has. Okay, now we're an hour into the commentary. We are 59, 50, I think, yeah, 58 minutes into the thing. We're making good progress with this, because this is the shorter version. But this whole dance is pretty cool. I like it. I like their chemistry here. It's really good, really nice. And sometimes it just makes people uncomfortable. Not me. The reason why I got dressed up tonight is that I want to look beautiful for you. And she says, I wish you could see me tonight. I love that line. Now, I spend a lot of time praising the film, but I haven't really gotten into the production things that this movie went through. So I need to get into some of those. Now, the budget for this movie is, of course, the budget for the film was, of course, hang on. I typed in. And you see Eric Avari and him talking. But yeah, the 44% on Rotten Tomatoes is just unnecessary. This movie is not that bad. Common Sense Media gave it 5 stars. Okay, the critical consensus of this movie says, while Ben Affleck fits the role and the story is sporadically interesting, Daredevil is ultimately a dull, brooding origin story that fails to bring anything new to the genre. That's bullcrap. And the critical score, the audience score is not any better, and you see what's going on. The budget was $78 million, and I think they used it quite good. And the 179.2 box office is what it took in. Now, this movie had a lot of development in 1997 at Fox and Columbia before Regency acquired the rights. Then, the movie got mixed reviews for the action, the acting, and soundtrack, and storyline, and visual style, but the dramatic depth and the film is a Greek tragedy. It is not a Greek tragedy. But despite all the bad reviews, this movie was the biggest February release at that time. And then we got the spin-off film Elektra instead of a sequel. But the director's cut is 30 extra minutes. It has an awesome subplot with Coolio, and it got more acclaim. And I do love the show. This song here, oh, wow. I just love the soundtrack. It fits so well with the movie. Miss. I never miss. Yeah, they had a lot of things to do. Disney began getting the rights. Marvel, a lot of stuff happened. So this movie did have a very troubled production, but the result, the extended cut is better, and the theatrical cut is kind of crazy, but it's alright. And this movie got banned in Malaysia because of the excessive violence. That's what Daredevil is. It doesn't, and they said they thought it would create chaos in the community. Oh, 15%, time to charge it up. And he just killed Electra's dad. Now, you do see this sequence. Now, if you're wondering where I am here. Sorry, very bad connection. I am here in the hangout. I'm here. Hang on. Hang on. I think I can figure something out. Rotate device. You see Yurik and the cops, and get that over to forensics right away. What do you want, Yurik? Does all this make you happy? It looks like you got your story. And the next thing you're about to see is Ben Affleck literally of frustration that he couldn't save Eric Avari. In frustration. And the way this is shown, you see he's tortured. The guy is tortured. He's going through personal chaos. And that's what I liked about the movie. They weren't afraid to show the vulnerability of Matt Murdock. That's what I loved in this in the movie. And you see him stressed out. You're right, Father. You're right. Sorry about that, guys. I'm back. We're here. We here. Revenge is not gonna make anything better. Revenge doesn't solve anything, people. Take it from me. Revenge doesn't solve anything. It only makes the pain greater. It only makes the pain worse. And what you're seeing here in this funeral sequence is Electra. Matt is trying to get her to see what that he didn't do it, but it's not working for her, and it just ultimately doesn't help. Again, I'm down on my knees with this, but I'm about to get back up on my bed. Why would you scream? I find away all of your fears. I held your hand through all these years. You still have. Now, this song by Evanescence is just great. I love Evanescence music. The song from Underworld, Blood Wars, My Heart Is Broken. I like that song. The songs are just... Evanescence music is awesome. No doubt about it. Now, here you get a cameo by Kevin Smith. That's awesome. Kevin Smith makes a cameo in a superhero film. Holy crap. The first time I saw that, I was like, he's in this movie? So that was kind of cool to see. That was pretty awesome to see. I will be doing another commentary after this, so this is not the last commentary, everybody. I'm going to finally do the Spider-Man 2002 commentary. So yeah, that is coming. You said look out for anything weird, yeah. This is some weird, pretty weird stuff right here. It's so, again, and Kevin Smith is a good director. I like his directing skills on Supergirl. It must be fun for him working with Melissa Benoist, because anybody who wants to work with Melissa Benoist in something is pretty awesome. Necessary? No. It was fun. You know, you exceeded all my expectations. You even managed to implicate... There is a scene from the director, in the director's cut, where Kingpin grabs one of his bodyguards and he's like choking them. Like, ah! That shows more menacing. But but the difference between Bullseye's line in here, where he says, I want a costume, he says, I want a bloody costume in this, and then the R-rated version, he says, I want an effing costume. I was like, you could have left the F word in there. It's, after all, PG-13, you can allow an F word in the film, so give Elektra all my best. Is there anything else? Here it comes. Yeah. I want a bloody costume. And here we go. What do you want? Matt, it's been yours. I know who it is. What do you want? I got a lead in my story. I think Nachos was set up by the real Kingpin. Why are you telling me this? Yeah, it's true. The Kingpin just doesn't kill you. He kills your whole family. I think your girl's in trouble. I thought you might know somebody that could protect her. And here we have this awesome song by Evanescence, everyone. I love the song here. Like open doors, leading you down into my core, where I've become so numb, without a soul. My spirit's sleeping somewhere cold, until you find it there and lead it back home. Wake me up, I can't wake up. And save me, save me. I like this whole little sequence with Daredevil getting dressed up and Elektra just getting ready to take down the man she thinks is the one responsible for the killer. Here I am, guys. We're an hour and 15 minutes into this one. An hour and 13 minutes into the movie. And here we go with our climax. of the movie. This is Daredevil trying to find Elektra, and he hears noise. And just when you think it's Bullseye, it's not Bullseye. I do love this fight between the two, Elektra and Daredevil. It's awesome. You guys are still there? Remember me? It was, and here he is trying to tell her that it wasn't him. It was a hitman named Bullseye. I didn't kill your father. Yeah, this whole scene here is great, and Jennifer Garner, I almost said Jennifer Aniston, doing her stunts, and just look at this jump. This jump is, whoa. That is awesome. That is awesome. That is awesome. That is so cool. That's so badass. So fun. It's just awesome, man. And then she did it. The way she does that flip on the wall, whoa, real nice. So I have to give some credit to Jennifer Garner for that, and she did a great job. I'm shocked. When I first saw the movie, I was very shocked at this. And he explains he's just trying to protect her. And here's Bullseye, and here's where I get into the whole thing. And she gets up, and this scene here, I don't like this part of the movie, but I can get over it because it's from the comics. So, if anything, that is the main excuse. Come on. And they have to censor the hand thing out in the UK because of the rating. Now, this is just completely shot for shot exactly how it's done in the store, in the entire sequence. If you don't know where I'm at this Elektra Bullseye fight, also Elektra's death. So, you guys try to keep up with me. Really awesome fight here. And you see her trying to do this. And people respond very crazy to this scene because not only is just violence, but it's violence against a woman. And I don't like violence against a woman, but this is more longer in the director's cut. No good, baby. I'll give you that. But me, I'm magic. And this death scene freaked me out for the longest time, and it still kind of freaked me out when he throws the card. That was intense. And like Mark Steven Johnson said in the theatrical cut commentary for Daredevil on the DVD, he said this is where you realize Mary Jane's not going to be saved, and this is where you're not going to be able to please everybody because of parts in the movie like this. And I agree with him on that. You're not going to be able to satisfy everybody with a movie because some people, they don't know how to take it. They don't know how to respond well to it. So yeah, I do have to come out and say that that is a true fact. You're not gonna be able to please everybody because some people are very, like me. I'm very sensitive towards certain things, but I can get over it. And after all, it's only a movie, so why the heck not? And now you see her crawling on her knees. This is upsetting. It is upsetting. I have to say it. I agree. This is a very upsetting part. And then, because not only you bring Jennifer Garner in, but just to kill her off like this is just so intense, so brutal, so violent. I'm shocked that this movie was able to still maintain its PG-13 rating. I'm shocked that this movie got to maintain its PG-13 rating. Even though it should have been R, but it's okay. It's okay. What can you do? Right? What can you do? Now we are back to where we started at the beginning, which we are. Don't worry, I'm on the ground, but I'm looking at this movie. I am watching the movie, guys. I guess you guys are not watching because it's not the director's cut, which is okay. I can understand. First one's a warning, Padre. Is there a back door out of here? Take it. Call the police. What about you? I have to finish this. You can't fight like this, son. Have faith, father. Isn't that right? That's right. We all got to have a little bit of faith sometimes, man. We all got to have a little bit of faith sometimes. Let's play. And he just this fight between Bullseye and Daredevil is really cool. I like how this fight turned out. Again, I still have my problems with this, with the movie. Those problems have not changed. Pretty awesome. You see both Daredevil and him fighting each other. Bats. It's kind of crazy. One time I did watch this movie on my sister's flat screen that they used to have. I put this movie and the sound quality and the picture quality on their flat screen in their Blu-ray player. Looked really good. It was just like, it's awesome. I want. What the hell is my SWAT team? Don't worry, y'all. I'm still here. The show ain't over. We got another commentary after this. And I got more videos I'll be re-recording today. And here we go with this whole black flip. I love this backflip sequence. It's cool. Hour and 26 minutes in to the commentary. Hour and 24 minutes. Hey, keep them in your sights. Which one? Both of them. I want a man on that roof. Ready. Man without fear. Looks like I found something you afraid of. Let's bring on the pain. Let's bring on the noise. And then the way Collin Farrell plays this part, magnificent. And that's his weakness. Wow. What an awesome scene here. I love this awesome action play. Fisk was right about you. He said you were, yeah. The whole Red Rose thing, he loves that. It's not my style. And then we get flashback of death of a dad. He hired me to kill Nachos and to kill your little girlfriend too. But for me, I'm going for the hat trick. I told him I'd kill you for free. First of all, you don't kill nobody for free. You don't kill nobody for free. That's crazy. The devil is yours. Whatever, dude. Whatever. But you're about to be killed, shot in the hands. And then he's telling him, you took away my hands, show mercy. I'm like, dude, you killed his girlfriend. How about you show mercy? And this was awesome here. This is awesome. And then Ben Urich reacting to it. Pretty cool. Whoa. So, detective, look. Go get him, Matt. And now here we go with the confrontation between Kingpin and Daredevil. I like this confrontation. Bullseye failed. Send the guards home. And then he's like, I was raised in the Bronx, Wesley. This is something you wouldn't understand. And you get this awesome shot of him just like standing there. And Kingpin is getting ready. He does not want to be bothered right now. He And now here we go with this final confrontation between these two heroes. I mean, these two characters. Daredevil, Kingpin. And the fight in this cut is a little too quick, if you ask me. Way too quick. But thankfully, the extended version, we do see much more longer fight. And I do like the fight here. Clarke Duncan just beating the crap out of Ben Affleck. It's really cool. Just awesomeness. Pow. Now that was brutal. It's a shame you came here wounded. I would love to fight you in your prime. They called you the man without fear. And if that's true, why are you afraid to show your face? Here we go. The reveal of Daredevil, everybody. No. The blind lawyer from Hell's Kitchen. You killed the only two people I ever loved. Why? Business. That's all it ever is business. I was working for Fale at the time. And if I was supposed to start fights, and your girl was in the wrong family at the wrong time. It's all business. And I'm like, this is awesome. I'm sorry if I say awesome so much. This is an underrated movie to me. I don't see what's wrong with this movie. Again, this fight is much more longer in the theatrical version, in the director's cut. I need the director's cut. Just awesome fight. And great use of water effects. Special effects technicians, I have to give them credit. Ha! You got kicked in the legs. And now he just sits there. Like, scared. I've been thinking about this day since I was 12 years old. Here it comes. Ooh, yeah. I don't understand. I'm not the bad guy. I love the line where he says, "I'm not the bad guy." You hear that, blind man? Sirens, are coming for you, for me. Here it is. I've always liked this line of dialogue that he's about to say. For me, didn't you hear? Words out in the Kingpin. They're coming for you. I can hear them release for us from here. No. I swear I will tell them who you are. Yeah, go ahead. Tell them. Tell all the guys that write us all about how you got beat blind man. It'll be like blood and water. Love that line. Love that line. Love that line. He wasn't kidding too. Justice has been served. I'll get you. It's not over with yet. And yeah, if they were to do a sequel to this, yeah, we would have gotten to see Kingpin get out. But sadly, that didn't happen. and then see the shot of him with the flyer. Nobody's watching. It's not over. It's not over. We still have an hour and 34 minutes. We're in now 36 minutes. And then you see this final scene with Nelson and Murdoch talking. You think it's Electra, but it's not. You alright? Been better. No, but thanks. I was out to save the city. But with Electra's death, I saved myself instead. I love that line in this movie. I love the decisions that they... Yeah, despite some theatrical version problems, I think this is underrated. It is underrated. I'm sorry. For people who don't like it, I knew you guys were expecting something much more, but this version works for me. I do like this movie. And you get Electra's bracelet. So how was he able to get the bracelet? Oh well. It's alright. And he possibly thinks Electra's still alive. Broil. That's right. It's Broil. And you see, this is the last shot of the movie. But I am going to be talking during the credits. Because I want to talk during the credits. I done it with a couple of commentaries with my friends. I'm going to do it here. And then he decides not to go along with the article. Last shot of the movie. Go get him, Matt. And I like how this closed out. It's just like the Guardian Devil thing. And this song. Watching the... I wish there was a sequel to this. A Guardian Devil. And that's it, except for one more scene. But feel free to stick around me for the credits. Like I said, this is not the only commentary I'm going to be doing for today, because I got one more for you. I was supposed to do both these two Spider-Man movies with Anthony Jenkins and his commentary, but I couldn't, so I'm going to do them. But I did re-upload the commentaries for Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man 3, The Amazing Spider-Man 2, so all I have to do now is Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2. I won't pass out, I will not drown. I can't forget the things you did. No, bring your hat, the shadows that you see are memories of me. truth behind your eyes. Your darkest little lie. I will pass out. I will not fail. I'm gonna bring you hell. And now we get to this little scene with, of course, Bullseye. And this was Collin Farrell's first day, from what I heard. And buzzing stops. Bullseye. And that's the last scene in the movie. So there we go, guys, with the theatrical cut of Daredevil. I was very sorry about how this was positioned. Again, this is pretty cool to do commentary for Daredevil. This has been my first commentary in forever. Now, as the credits are going, I'm going to tell you guys what I plan to do with the rest of Disney month and stuff. So I'm still going to do Disney month. I still have a few of them left. I do have my stuff written now. As far as Disney month goes, I reviewed Bad Hair Day, Tron Legacy, Into the Woods, and the High School Musical trilogy. So I have Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, Maleficent, Glory Road, Remember the Titans, Princess Diaries 1 and 2, National Treasures 1 and 2, Lilo and Stitch, Aladdin, the Lizzie McGuire movie, Phineas and Ferb Across the Second Dimension, the Little Mermaid, and Sleeping Beauty. Those are all I have left to review, because I made the list out. Now, war movie reviews, I still have to review 300 Rise of an Empire, Mulan, which will also be a part of the Disney movie reviews, and Kingdom of Heaven. For 007 videos, I've already did the ranking, but I will be doing my top 5 favorite Bond villains, top 10 Bond girls, favorite and least favorite Bond movies will be in one video where I talk about all my favorites and least favorite. My top 5 favorite Bond songs, as well as reviews for Casino Royale 1967 and Never Say Never Again. I still have top 10 videos I plan on doing. My favorite and least favorite Disney films and Disney Channel original movies, Stephen King adaptations, war films, top 5 favorite, least favorite Star Trek movies in one video, animated superhero films, untouchable movies, childhood. That's just the list. And these, a lot of people work hard on this. Now, Halloween month, that was the month where I did say that I will make up for it. And I am going to make up for it. Say again. Now, for Halloween month this year, I only got to do 21 reviews. So I will be catching up on those. I did Monsterville Cabinet of Souls, Stephen King's It 2017, Prom Night, Hello Mary Lou, Prom Night 2, the Prom Night remake, Halloween month, Cult of Chucky, the remake of Black Christmas, Mother, Cowboys and Aliens, Super 8, the remakes of When a Stranger Calls and The Fog, Deep Blue Sea, the Blade Trilogy, Close Encounters of the Third Kind, Jeepers Creepers 3, the Day to Earth Stood Still remake, and iRobot. So, on that list, Leatherface, I also have to put that in the list. I still have End of Days, Tales from the Dark Side, The Shining, Lady in the Water, which I will do with M. Night Shyamalan review series. Constantine, Eight-Legged Freaks, Skyline, Cloverfield, The Sixth Sense, Signs, The Devil's Advocate, What Lies Beneath, Corpse Bride, Pulse 2006, From Dusk Till Dawn. I've already done Grindhouse, at least one of them. I will talk about Planet Terror soon. Poltergeist 2015, The Happening, 13 Ghosts, Gothica, Ghost Ship, The Crooked Man, Black Coat's Daughter, Funhouse Massacre, The Riddick Trilogy, Annabelle Creation, Wish Upon, Lazarus. I've already talked about Annabelle Creation, Amityville, Halloween 2, and Jigsaw, so I will be adding those to the list too. So yeah. But anyways, movie's over, credits are finished, and I can tell you my overall thoughts on what I think of Daredevil, the 2003 movie. Overall, I still love this film. I don't understand the hate it gets. I know there are a lot of problems, but I don't think it's the worst thing ever. I've seen much worse movies. Yes, the theatrical cut, there are some very producer cut decisions, but I still have to say I do get some enjoyment out of this movie. I can't lie. The film has some good enjoyment things, and it has some good things going for it. The acting's great, the soundtrack's cool. I love the visual style and the direction. Yeah, some of the violence is intense, but that's the point. And the director's cut is even better. Again, I still go by my grade I gave this, an Epictastic for both versions. But now, when I think of the director's cut more, that goes from a seal of approval, just with my BVS Ultimate Cut. But check this out if you haven't. If you are hesitant because of the bad reception, watch this movie. I recommend watching both versions. But if you really want to just watch the director's cut. But yeah, overall, that's what I have to say about Daredevil. I got another commentary coming up next, right here, right now. Next commentary I'm doing is for this movie. Yes, I will be doing a commentary for this and my solo commentary for The Amazing Spider-Man, so I can make up for it. So yes, that's my commentary for Daredevil. Let me know what you guys think of this commentary down below. Do you like the commentary? Did you not like it? Which version do you prefer of Daredevil? The theatrical or director's cut? And I will see you guys in maybe 3 minutes or less for the Spider-Man 2002 commentary. And if you like this, you can come here and we can have a good time. And again, I do apologize for how you are watching this. I'm going to try to edit this, download the MP3 version of this, and take a picture of, select scenes from the movie, and edit it, and that way it'll be something much better than what you're seeing here. But anyways, I'll see you guys for Spider-Man 2002 commentary.